Hello everybody and welcome back to Hutan Pantai on Farming Simulator 25. So, it is now December. This is the very crucial month for us because this is when the price for oats is at its best, and in fact the price for many products are at their best. Although, annoyingly, I don't think the mushrooms are at their best, and we probably do have quite a lot of mushrooms to sell. But this is what I really want to show you. We have planks. Remember those ridiculous logs that I was delivering to here? Well, they weren't all ridiculous. Some of them were. These are the other ones. I already delivered a load of these. Well, the planks have been produced. We don't have any beams yet, but we've got some small planks and we've got some long planks, short and long. This is all going to go towards building our shed, which will be happening over here. So today, we're going to be starting our new yard construction. And for the first time, I've just seen a building up there. I can't believe it's taken all this time. I'm 14 hours into my Let's Play, and I've just spotted a building up there. How do we get up there? I have no idea. Well, there must be some way of getting up there. I can take the drone up. Should we take the drone up? Here we go. Whoa, that was fast. How did I not know this was here? I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. But yeah, I have just discovered a new place of interest. And I have just discovered my first collectible. I can't believe it's taken me this long to find a collectible. My goodness, I've probably already walked past so many. But anyway, local legends say that the mythical farm balls are hidden in this area. Will you be able to collect all 25? You found a farm ball. There are 24 more. Crikey. I cannot believe it's taken that long. But the good news is, I have finally found one, and we made £10,000 in the process. I just caught that glimpse just then. I honestly did not know that was there. Anyway, I'm not a human, I am a drone. There we go, now I'm a human again. So we must continue. Step number 1 is to load up the oats and the mushrooms. Let me just check the price for mushrooms. I know the price for oats is good, but I will also show you it. So, yes, 1,894 at Harbour Grain Elevator. We better tag that place. That is a very, very good price. And as for the enoki and the oyster mushrooms, let me just find them. They're going to be in different little areas here. Enoki first, that'll be an E. There we go. Oh, actually, enoki does improve in January, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let me check the oyster then, because I think the oyster one's worth more. They are indeed. Yep, so they're going to go up a bit more, but actually £200 or £300 more in the next day. So we better not sell them today, but we can load them up if only our truck was free. There is a car trailer. Yeah, there is a car trailer, so we could use that. Yeah, the truck is going to have to be unloaded because we need to reconfigure it to a grain trailer. I'm wondering if this is the most effective way of doing it. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh no. The whole truck wasn't supposed to go over. Oh crikey. That was supposed to be... oh dear. This is supposed to be the semi-realistic series. Okay, well, let's just pretend that never happened. I hope there's not a big scratch down the side. Ah, there is. Oh no, that's mud splatter. Phew. It was a glancing blow. Okay, here we are at the dealership. I can't wait to come here and say that I'm buying a new tractor, but unfortunately we're going to have to wait a bit longer for that. It is difficult, and I'm playing on easy mode. Right, so customize, we want to put the largest extension on, not the standard extension. And we're going to have to do this in at least 2 trips. I think it'll actually be 3. I think it's going to be annoying actually. It's going to be 2 and a tiny bit. But at the end of it all, we will be making quite a decent amount of money. I am pleased that we start off with a grain silo because it would have been extremely difficult if we didn't have this. So yeah, into oats, start the fill. It's a fairly rapid fill. And what's the fastest way of getting to our sell point? The usual way. I actually could get some water at the same time. I think that would be a very wise idea. So if we attach our Bowser to this truck, we can not only sell the grain, but we can also bring back a full load of water for both greenhouses. And look at that, we have got a lot of rice saplings ready for next year. Anything which we don't use, we'll be selling. So it's emptying into there, let's keep that going. It doesn't even seem to use that much, and we don't have to deliver seeds there either, it literally just takes water. It is a very easy greenhouse to run. And the same applies to this one, it is just water and mould spores, although they seem to come naturally. So there we go. Empty. We're leaving full and empty, and we'll come back empty and full, if you know what I mean. Big ship. We're loading the big ship. Exporting our grain. So, low number 1 into the pit. And then no doubt into the silo. And then through the conveyor belt system into the ship's hold. Good money, very good money. 14,425. This is where it all starts to pay off, and soon we can repay our loan. And we're actually going to be selling the forest which we purchased. That was the intention all along, but not until we've got all the wood that we want. I need to get some more wood from there first. This is the part where I go a bit crazy and start driving on the beach, because we are getting our delicious salt water for our mushrooms. They seem to love it. Just got to be careful, because we do not want to get stuck. Or maybe we do, it would be entertaining, but at the same time, yeah, it's just going to delay things, so we probably don't want to get stuck. But we're leaving some nice deep ruts on this beautiful sandy beach. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get the Agco white tractor going on a worker with the cultivator whilst I do these other jobs. It does seem silly for it not to be doing anything. But there we go, put a bit more, oh, it took 3%. Bit more water into there. We'll go and get some more oats. And whilst that's filling, I will summon the Agco white tractor to go and do some cultivating for us. Now, as I said, we do have straw in the biggest field, but my intention all along was to plough it in, because we only have a conventional bed. It takes a long time to clear the bales. It's not the making of the bales that's the problem, it is the clearing of the bales. So I just kept it on swath just in case I needed more straw, but we didn't. So yes, as soon as we can afford a big baler, either a round baler or a square baler, we will we'll be baling all the fields. But we just couldn't really do it with this one. Okay, so what we need to look into is AI worker. You can go around 4 times if you want to. But yeah, I'll just start with the headland, that's for sure. Stop worker. Yeah, if you want to do 4 times, it does seem a little excessive. Okay. Off you go. Hopefully it's going to figure it all out for itself, and I won't have to correct it, but we'll see. I did say start with the headland, but it has started there. We'll just have to see what it does. As long as it doesn't stop, it's not even a problem. Well, it's sticking with doing the up and down first, but not to worry. Maybe that is what it was set to. I don't think it was though. Anyway, we have just less than £70,000. I'm now ready to reconfigure this truck again to a flatbed for the pallets and stuff. But as soon as possible, we do want to be building this yard. So we're going to just head over to the store first. Oh, I've also just reassigned my controls for the indicators, so we can now indicate using the flappy paddles. There we go. Because yes, I haven't been indicating, because it was set to the numpad on the keyboard, and I didn't really want to use that, so yeah, that's better. I will indicate from now on. Also, we are going to be getting a dog, but we're just going to get the yard sorted out first. And, well, I've been reading the suggestions in the comments, and it looks like Dogwin is the favourite name. So I think the dog is going to be called Dogwin. Right, well, let's roll. Let's go and load up some stuff. Luckily, we don't have to load up the planks or anything, because they can just be transported with the telehandler directly to the building site, which is just across the road. So that's going to be nice and easy. So please welcome our brand new farmyard. And I know it looks like a ploughed field, and it really is a ploughed field, but not for much longer. Although if enough of it is left after we've done a bit of development work, we will drill it, because we might as well, instead of leaving it empty. So what we need to do is get into construction, constructables, which are just here, and then we've got sheds. And we really do want to have quite a big shed, not lots of small sheds. I don't think we need that one. I think probably this one. I see we have snapping. Can we turn snapping off? Okay, I turned snapping off, but it still snaps. That's snappy. Well, it's not ideal that I can't get it to go at the orientation I want it to. It's just 90 degrees every time. Even with snapping off, which is... I thought that's what it meant, but apparently not. So, it's going to have to go at that orientation. I think the other object is me, so that shouldn't be a problem. Yes, I'm in the way of my own building. Flatten it. Try and flatten. Okay. So, free mode. Oh, we seem to have some issues here. Is it? It's probably too big for the plot. Yeah, because that one will go fine. That one's fine. I just wish that I wasn't forced to have it at that angle, but there we go. Well, clearly, it's going to kick up a bit of a fuss, so we'll just try and get it into the corner there. Yeah. So I wouldn't worry about where the fence is going into the cliff face, because that shouldn't be a problem, because this fencing will go, and it's not where the actual building is going to be. So yeah, as you can see, we've got lots and lots of building materials here. We need to start delivering our building materials. The telehandler currently has the log fork on it, so we'll just use the log fork to push those logs into the sawmill, but then we need the pallet fork so that we can transfer them. Just look at those imprints from the wheels. Deep tread imprints. Ooh, there's enough space for all of them. Amazing. So it has used quite a lot of lumber to produce these planks. And there are beams in progress. In fact, there might be beams ready. It's just there's no space in the spawn point there. Anyway, we also do have this bumbling lump, which I need to somehow transfer. I think we'll just boom out, back drag it. You in the trigger. It does kick up a big fuss, this one. Aha! And there's another one on the actual sawmill there, but yes, I've I'm gonna have to use super strength to get it off, because I think I've got it stuck in the building. Right, so there we go. Put that there, boom back in again, we'll get the pallet fork, which is just here, and yeah, let's transfer our planks. We've got short and long, and I haven't looked, but I'm hoping we do have some beams as well. You can see on our production menu, yep, we've got some beams. Wonderful. So I know that this shed does take long planks. I think it takes all three. I think it takes beams, short planks and long planks. It will tell us. So there's some long planks for it. Yes, so it's now processing the first long planks. It wants wooden beams and planks. Good. All materials delivered. That's probably just for the first phase, I don't know yet, but obviously everything there has to get to 0, and then we should see some progress. In fact, the progress might appear before then, we'll have to see. But so far, so good. We are going to have to do some landscaping. At the moment I don't know exactly where the footprint of the building is, but it should become clear very soon. We probably shouldn't landscape until we can see the building properly. Anyway, yes, we will let that do its thing. We're not going to be spending much time in December at all, although we actually should load up those bales to sell them, because we do not need them this side of the summer. I think being able to afford animals at this stage, it's out of the question. We're going to get them. We're definitely going to get water buffalo, and we're going to get the goats, but we just can't afford them at the moment. We've got priorities. I can't wait to get them, but if I don't do this in a fairly sensible order, then I'm gonna fail. We can't let that happen. Actually, it's kind of impossible to fail, because you could just take out a huge loan, but no, I'm going to try and do it without cheating or having a ridiculously sized loan. We're going to have to repay our loan as soon as we can. And our loan isn't massive, it's only 80,000. I know it sounds like a lot of money, but that's not that big. Right, so I'll just get all these loaded up, and then it'll be time to make a bit more money. If I do it very neatly, there is a chance I'll be able to put something else on the back. But it's hard to say at the moment if we'll have the space. Just one more, and then we are fully loaded. So yeah, they did. They all fit, and we do have space on the back. As I said though, we don't actually have the best price currently for mushrooms, so we probably don't want to take anything anyway. But yeah, let's just have a quick look here at the price for straw. It should be at its best. Should be. Straw. Why can't I see straw? There it is. Oh no, January is at its best, although it's actually showing the best price right now, so we will certainly be taking it. Looks like the cultivator is almost finished down there. That's brilliant. And yeah, I know where to go. I'm starting to get used to the map. I'm starting to know where things are. 18,900 litres of straw here, which I know is only like the equivalent of 2 and a bit standard sized bales, but these are just little conventional bales, so it's not really too bad. Speedy truck. Really quite impressive. If I take the right road. Well, I said I am starting to get used to the map. Not perfect, but I'm getting used to it. Right, bit of money here. Not bad. £3,254. Certainly not the sort of figure we would turn down. Right, back to the yard, and let's load up all of our products ready for tomorrow. Well, would you look at that? The cultivator has done pretty much everything, except for that bit of straw there for some reason. I have no idea why. So, yeah, let's get back over to those other fields. We have the 3 rice paddies that do need to be cultivated. There isn't actually a major rush because they're not going to be planted until the spring, but we might as well just do it. We're in a cultivating sort of a mood. And I know this tractor is currently set up with narrow tyres. That's just because I don't have to swap them back again when it comes to fertiliser spreading. And actually, they're called narrow tyres, but they still look quite wide, really. They're not big flotations, obviously. But yeah, they're pretty standard by the look of it. Like, these row crop tyres that you can get, they can be super narrow. So yeah, this field, that field down there, and that field over there. And then that's all of our cultivations done for this year. I could put it on a worker, or I could use GPS. But I think for fields of this size, well, let me just check the steering assist markers. For a field of this size, is it worth it? Oh, I don't know. I'll try it. I keep asking the same question. I'll try it. Let's see if it's worth using GPS on such a minute field. You see, I would have gone the other way. This one wants me to go across that way. That wouldn't have been my choice, but there you go. The computer must know best. Yeah, I just don't see that being worthwhile. Absolutely fantastic for big fields, but when you get a postage stamp like this, I might as well just do it myself. So, thank you, but for this field, no thank you. Actually, yeah, let's just reset that. Right, let's cultivate. Well, it's snowing. It's getting a little heavier, but it's not like an extreme snowstorm. It is just some nice, gentle snowflakes drifting around in the air. Right, okay, so we are almost done. Just get to the end of here, and then that is everything done. So we'll move on to January, and hopefully we'll have some more mushroom pallets to load up in the morning. Also, we might have some more planks and stuff. And I don't know, it looks like this construction site is going to be quite fast. The numbers were going down fairly quickly. Okay, so the road gets quite wet, even with snow. Yep, it's just melting on contact. It's wetting the road, as it would do with rain. If it was me, I would not have placed that greenhouse. I would not have built that mushroom greenhouse so that you have to be on the road to move the pallets. That wasn't me. That was already like that. So, I don't know, maybe eventually we'll move that, I'm not too sure. But for now, we must focus on improving other stuff. So I'll just park the cultivator here. This has really become our cultivating tractor. It doesn't really do anything else. I even drill with the Merlot. So yeah, let's go over here. Let's go and sleep. We'll see how this gets on overnight. Oh, it's almost finished that first phase. In fact, we don't want to go to sleep. We just need to pass a bit of time. Otherwise it's going to be sitting around doing nothing. Although, really the workers probably do want to go home. It's cold. Right, so that's that done. Just some wooden beams left. And we are done. So that was all for the base by the look of it. I don't think we can get into here. I could just jump over using flight mode. But yeah, that has given us the concrete base. Which is interesting. We actually had to deliver all those wooden products to get a concrete base. Although the next required materials are cement bags. So that is very interesting. So I'm wondering if there is a mini cement factory. It probably seems a little unlikely. No, it would appear there is not a smaller production for cement. And the cement factory is 300, I think it's either 360 or 370. It's not cheap. Potatoes, they are very expensive productions actually. The soup factory is £405,000. Blimey. Yeah, so we would have to save up some pretty serious money to be able to afford these things. Yes, the cement factory is 370. But there might well be one on the map already. Not sure, but we can buy them from the warehouse. I would just locate the warehouse. That's what we're going to have to do, because there's no way that we can afford £370,000 for a production at this stage. Yep, so here we are. If we come to here, we can buy them. You can buy anything you need. And, well, I don't know, maybe we'll end up doing this to build the temple, because I am trying to build the temple. Well, I'm going to build the temple. I'm not trying to build it right now. That would be very difficult. Whoa. I love that. That is realistic, the way you get the snow in the torch or in the flashlight, in the beam there. That looks amazing. That's mesmerising. That is amazing. Right. So yes, in the morning we'll deal with the cement bags. We do have the money to buy them. But for now, we must rest. Even Walter's gone to bed. Doesn't need to be as late as 11. We'll go to 7. That should be perfect. And maybe the snow will have cleared. We get to see the stars. It's still quite dark. Hello, he's back.
Well,
he gets up early.
There.
Well, hello there. I need to go. World's shortest conversation. Whoa, the moon is still big. Big, big moon. So yes, today is the day when we sell the mushrooms. So what we can do is we can sell the mushrooms and then we can move on to get the cement bags. Only thing is, how do we load them? We would need to take a telehandler, surely. Okay, well, one step at a time. As the road is quiet, as it's early in the morning, okay, it's not quiet, we'll get these put onto the truck. Oh, look, the snow has actually accumulated on top of the tent, on top of the greenhouse. Yeah, there should be quite a bit of money to come from these. And it's usually the same place which buys them, which is fine by me. That makes it much easier. But I will check the prices. It's a good load. It's probably the best load we've had. Oh yeah, there's a collision on the bush. I've hit that bush twice now. Right, let's get it started up. So, we have enoki, we have oyster. Enoki are best over at Goldcrest Valley. So that's the train. Which is interesting. Let's see where the oyster ones are best. Not Goldcrest Valley. They're best at the farmer's market. So, farmer's market would be easier. Let's just check again for enoki at the farmer's market. 1394. Oh, it's only 10. It's only £10 less per 1,000 litres. Nothing significant. Whoa, look at the sunrise. Blinded. by the light. Already quite busy here. Good morning, everybody. Oh, that's where my gnocchi mushrooms go to, look. Enoki Farm Fresh. We still want to do chilies. Well, I definitely want to do chilies. And that's where the oyster mushrooms go to. Yep, they've run out. Clearly, high demand for these. They've run out too. We'll have to put our prices up. Oh, there's several shops selling enoki and oyster mushrooms. Okay, so the delivery point is just here. Watch our bank account. Ah, wonderful. £17,134. Yeah, so we need to move on. Let me just pull over here. Let this car go past us. They do overtake us now, which is superb. Yeah, we need to go to here. So, I'm pretty sure we would need a telehandler. So we need both. We need both this and the telehandler. It's a one-way, so I can't just go turning around. We're going to have to go this way. See all the neons. What I would definitely say is I'm so pleased that we start off with this truck because it is so handy, especially as we can reconfigure. Okay, so here we are. That must be where the products spawn, I'm guessing. So for now I will just park here. So we need 10,000 litres of cement bags. How do we know how many are in each one? Each pallet? It must be 1,000 litres of pallet. That'd be 10 pallets. Am I right? We'll have to buy one first just to find out. Although we're not actually going to be able to... Oh no, we should be able to see. Where did it spawn? Ah, the spawn point's here. So yeah, is it what? It's 1,000. That is 1,000 litres. So we would need 9 more of those. And that is quite expensive. That's £40,000. Oh dear. Have I bitten off more than I can chew here? Quite possibly. Somewhere like this should have a forklift. Just looking around to see if there is one, but I don't think there is. So we are going to have to bring, unless you can rapid fill, but like you park next to it and it'll automatically load. But I don't think it will do. Now we'll have to bring the telehandler, so we'll go and get it, and we'll load them up. It's so good as well. I think it was a stroke of luck that the Merlot was in the sale for us. And out of all the telehandlers, it was this one, the one which we can use for field work. 3-point linkage work, PTA work, really, really handy. There was a little whoopsie there. I accidentally put it into that. Now I know what that is. That is the sell point for products. So, anyway, it's all fine. Nobody's lost out, nobody's benefited there. I've got my 10 pallets and I've got the same money that I had before the incident happened. So, yes, we're going to have to leave the telehandler here for now. Unfortunately. But we'll turn... Oh no. we'll turn the engine off, and we'll take this over to the building site, because then at least we can get the construction site resumed. We can continue building our shed. But yeah, not cheap. And actually I was going to check and see how much it would be to build the same shed or a similar shed, just like that, without actually building it from scratch, just having a placeable shed, because this is already starting to become a little pricey, and I was expecting it to be a much cheaper way of doing it. I went and got the Merlot, and I brought the planks across if we need them. We might not need them, but we do have these cement bags, so these all can go into here, and that should resume our construction. So what's it showing? It should be showing that we've got everything. Yep, that's now going to start counting down pretty quickly as well, so in the next episode that will have definitely concluded that step, and then we should hopefully have, well, maybe some walls, although you'd have thought we'd need some bricks for that, but we will see. We're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you have enjoyed it, please do subscribe, and remember to like the video, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.